Okay, everyone. Hello. I'm back. Just returned actually from a little bit of an outing, going to see the new Doctor Strange movie, and that was actually pretty fun. Haven't seen a movie since like last year in movie theaters. So it was cool to get out and see something brand new while it actually is brand new before it gets spoiled. It's a shame that Lightyear is like not coming out for an extra 2 weeks in Japan than America, but all right. Maybe that one, spoilers just don't matter as much. Anyway, not going to say any much, just going to say I mostly enjoyed Strange and Strange 2, I guess. And you want to come chat with me about that on stream, just vagaries, no spoilers, please, out of respect for the people who want to go see that movie. Now, talking about what we're actually supposed to be talking about, the 2.5-year anniversary live stream is almost upon us. It will be, I'm going to be posting this video at 7 p.m. Japanese Standard Time, which means that it's going to be 26 hours from this video's publishing time. It's a little difficult to keep strictly in your head, but of course I always post the videos that say when I'm streaming, and that should give you a good idea of when you can tune in if you are super excited to see this. And always preface it with the warning of the 2.5 anniversary, or any of the live streams I should say, are a little well, they can be tough to sit through because there is a fair amount of talking compared to information. But thankfully I am it looks like we're going to have a little bit of help this time around with the live stream, with both Diggs from the YouTube side, me from the Twitch side, and last but not least, we're also going to be having Odaiba, who does a lot of the Reddit translations. He will also be joining us, so it's an all-star cast this time, and we're really breaking out all the fancy stuff for the 2.5 anniversary live stream. That being said, let's talk about what to expect. First of all, expect a lot of talk about Linkverse. Linkverse is the app that's supposed to be some combination of Reddit and Discord, but controlled by Square Enix, and a companion app to Wotv. And I'm just going to say this before we get any further into this video. I have the lowest expectations. It's going to be garbage. It's just there. It's an app. No one is really going to use it. Everyone uses tons of other apps that already exist and have basically no need for this. So why is Square Enix doing it? I don't know. I guess they didn't waste enough money on Avengers and they need to waste some more money on something else, or well, Gumi in this case, but Gumi and Square Enix feel pretty close to each other in terms of bad ideas. So Linkverse is probably going to be talked about. I wouldn't be surprised if it gets delayed because we haven't seen anything of it, and I wouldn't be surprised if it just gets delayed. Tons of other stuff have been delayed in terms of quality of life and whatnot. Maybe Linkverse is put into a little more priority to get it out, but I think it's actually going to get delayed again. And guess what? Nothing of value will be lost. The next thing to expect is probably not Glassy anymore. The official sources have basically been highly promoting that we are getting a collaboration. They haven't really said anything about a second Wotv character. And to be honest, we may just be... It may be good to not expect a second collaboration character at this... Or, sorry, a second, like, basically, like, Glassy. Like, from the new side story event. I'll just get rid of this for... That's not it. That one. From the new event, the new story event, with Mashiri and Glassy with her new outfit, it's very clear that Glassy is going to get a new unit in the near future. But that future might be next month, at the beginning of next month, since we always get a 100 cost character at the beginning of the month so far this year. I wouldn't be surprised if Glassy gets moved to next month for this new collaboration. And before we get any further, let me talk about the collaboration. First of all, it's not an outside collaboration. So for everyone who's saying Kingdom Hearts Tactics Ogre, Full Metal Alchemist, just shut up. Not to be rude, but it's not. It's been 100% confirmed that it is not an outside collaboration. It is actually a Final Fantasy collaboration. So please stop saying it. All right, at least for now. Next up is the fact that it's a Final Fantasy numbered collaboration. So pretty much confirmed that we're not getting Tactics, or at least Tactics is not the focus. Tactics could be a repeat collaboration with the EXs coming for the 2nd anniversary, but it doesn't seem like there's any hinting towards that, and we've only heard about information coming this month about Tactics. So yeah, maybe holster the Tactics stuff again. I know it's annoying. They should just not do the voices and just get the damn content out, because it's getting ridiculous, all these delays for this. Yeah, so Tactics should not be expected. It seems that it's going to be a numbered Final Fantasy, and they've been dropping the lowest of quality of hints to do with what the collaboration exactly is going to be for the numbered Final Fantasy. Basically, we know that it's a numbered Final Fantasy. We know it's a brand new Final Fantasy that has not been introduced into the game. So for anyone who's keeping track at home, that's like Final Fantasy 2, Final Fantasy 3, 5, 8, 9, 12, 11, I skipped 11 there, 13, and that should be it, because 16 doesn't really exist yet either. So the other thing that was dropped over the last 2 days is we got 2 hints from the official sources, right from the horse's mouth, that it was a Final Fantasy from 2 days ago. It's a Final Fantasy that's after the year of 1990, so it came out after 1990, which first of all is not very helpful. Thanks a lot, Square Enix, or official source. Secondly, today we ended up getting another hint that it's a Final Fantasy after 1994. Fuck you. Sorry, don't want to pull my punches on this one. What a useless hint. I know that they don't want to give the ghost away before the actual event, but it really is just a lame hint that isn't really all that fun, and it's just kind of stupid. I guess it's our fault for paying too much attention to it, or should I say my fault. So yeah, that basically means that Final Fantasy 5, 3, and 2 are out of the running. So at this point, I doubt we're going to see 11 either, because 11 just doesn't really have anything going on right now that I'm aware of. And but really, I mean, if we're just narrowing it down to what it could be, it's basically 8, 9, 11, 12, or 13. For my own personal bets, I would probably guess that it's either 13, 8, or 9. Just because for half anniversary stuff, I don't think 12 is really candidacy for that. 8 is 8 and 11, maybe a little bit more outsider. So I'm going to say that 9 or 13. 13 if they're just absolutely desperate for money. 13 is pretty popular in Japan and would probably do pretty well overall in terms of a collaboration on both sides. 9, however, does seem to be a pretty perfect fit. 8 is usually the one that they say is for desperation money. It was one of the last ones to be added to Brave Exvius. So I don't think it's what we're going to see here. I'm going to personally put my wager on either 9 or 13. But just to give a quick recap again, as we get near to the end of this video. So it's a new Final Fantasy. It is a Final Fantasy. It's not an outside one. Collaboration. It's going to be from the after. It's a Final Fantasy from the year after 1994. And yeah, that's basically all we know. We might get one more hint drop tomorrow, but it'll probably be another pretty useless hint, so don't worry too much about it. But it is confirmed that we are getting a collaboration, so take that at whatever value you want. Hopefully it's going to be good. Hopefully it's going to be fun. Hopefully it's going to be interesting, and hopefully the rates and banners aren't going to be too shit on it. After all, it is an anniversary. But yeah, if you want to drop your hint, please drop a hint for Final Fantasy 8, 9, 11, 12, or 13 in the comments below, and we'll see who's right when the information rolls out in roughly 24 hours. So yeah, thanks so much for watching this video. Hopefully you are excited, and one way or another, it's going to end. And also just a recommendation to go see Doctor Strange, because it's actually a pretty fun movie if you're a fan of Sam Raimi stuff. And I'm going to give the most passive of spoilers at the very end of this video. So I'm going to say right now, stop watching if you don't want to hear this. And I really do mean it's absolutely passive. Okay. Give it 3, 2, 1. Don't bring your kids. Just don't. Anyway, hope you're excited. If you stayed for this, hope you're excited, and see ya tomorrow. See ya.